100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Cordeuene go for Celts, Teutons, and Bulgarians. Banning Khmer. Um,
Banning Poles.
yeah, I see Cameron in the chat pointing out Halvtand left his Vikings. But he
He bloody does.
also likes his Cumans. I see him picking Cuman double TC Boom almost every game on Hideout. Um, luckily, last game, actually, he played against Chance, and I think Chance showed him um, yeah, how deadly it can be pressuring Cumans. So yeah, what are your thoughts here? What are your predictions?
Well, I've already loaded up the game, so I'm not going to say anything.
Ah, okay, okay. I'm thinking how probably stick to his Cumans, but actually, I can't really tell. Actually, you could pick any of these sibs.
I mean, yeah.
I know
I
he likes
mean,
the
I
Cuman.
feel like even like Halfdan is an archer player. Like I just in my head, like he always plays archers, or at least
Yeah,
it feels that way. I think
yeah.
he's strongly Zarblessed.
Well, he's a Halberdier siege man.
Nah,
He always plays pikes, man. This is
I actually prefer. I think I prefer Corduene's draft here, to be honest.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
big thing for
I'm,
Corduene, I'd say, is tunes. Like, probably
no,
one of the best hideout civs. Well, my
yeah.
personal favorite, because you can
I
go
mean,
tower rush, you can defend tower rush, you can deal with anything without mobility involved. Hideout, you can
yeah,
just wall in and one
yeah.
dimension
You
push.
you push a choke sort of
Yeah,
thing.
but also
Um,
Bulgarians is super strong. Maritime
as you know,
tower
I'm a big
play.
fan of them. And yeah, I think even Celts, like if see if like it ends up with like Celts v Cubans. Like Celts are just so good for that early castle age push. Get the siege pike out, and then what's Halftime going to do if he's done a double TC or something like that?
Yeah, I think Corduene has gone for like the really strong infantry siege civs, so
Yeah,
probably gonna play maybe Minotaur Towers opening and maybe a boom
I
into just
I think
strong late game.
if it goes late game, I think Halftime is going to struggle to deal with any of the civs that Cord's got. I think Cord's got a better end of the matchup there.
Yeah, I mean, in Hal's position, I would pick Malay now regardless because I think that's the only civ that can kind of compete against these. And maybe you can pull off a double TC Cumans, but it's not ideal late game against any of these. Same with Vikings. I don't like Vikings against Celts, Teutons, or Bulgarians because
Yeah,
they kind of die to Onager. Malay, you get Bomber Cannon, really good Arbalest, and Trash Swords. So yeah, definitely your strongest option there.
yeah.
Should we
But
get
I
into the
mean,
game here?
sounds good. I don't know if trash swords are going to be that good in this situation against shootings anyway.
Well, Trash Sword Bomber Cannon, perfect to do with Herb Onager, right?
Yeah,
Like a natural
but
counter, and yeah.
surely you just get a couple of the old Teutonic Knights out.
Yeah, true, but then you can add Arbalest as well. I mean, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
I prefer Cauldron Sieves, but I think Malay, like, what do you do with Cumans, right? Against that. Or
I
what
don't
do you
think you
do
could.
with
Like,
Vikings?
yeah, I feel like Cav archers don't really. They're not really the strongest play on this map either because you are playing an Oasis style map where like you can't really dive
Yeah,
one way, hit people. Like you have to like swing around the whole map to get back to like
yeah.
surprise them.
I mean, Cumans, you go
Um,
for the all-in castle play. I'm paused at 11 seconds, by the way.
Go on, pause at 4. I will play, and yeah. So I mean, as we can see, it's Celts v
Yeah.
Malay.
Hang
So
on, I'm paused at 11.
okay, cool. Play.
Alright, yeah, yeah, I'm going. 15 now. So yeah, Celts Malay. Um, Yeah, I think Hal did make the right call going Malay here. Probably go for the fast feudal into castle, like into eco upgrades castle. Um, Probably the strongest option here. Gives you really
Yeah,
good eco leads, and also allows you to deal with like a trust or something or early
but
pressure.
could Cord go for a lovely wee Huang style strategy? Like
Can
that's
do,
the.
yeah. There's potential is there.
I feel like
Um,
Mangonel Knight or something like that. Like hem them in early Castle Age, and then just like starve them out essentially.
yeah.
Just keep
Um,
eroding at their base.
I do prefer if Cordian actually picked Teutons though, simply because Halfdan's Malay and Malay are top tier monks of, and
Yeah,
probably one of the best ways to defend against those Huang type pushes is just going redemption monks and yeah maybe some guard towers or a castle.
I
And he
mean
does have a backstone as well.
this is a wee bit mean, I guess, but I don't think Halftan has the APM to do a lot of monk micro.
What?
Much like myself,
You reckon? Well, we'll
Maybe,
see. We'll
maybe I'm
see.
wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, I mean, I don't have the APM for it. I just like, I think Halftime thrives in an environment where he can play a meta game. I don't think Halftime
Yeah.
likes messy games.
For
Well,
backstory here, I was just coaching Greg with some 1v1s.
oh,
He got war
coaching. I
wagon
was.
rushed. I told him to go monks, and
Oh,
oh, the
you
micro was
weren't
painful, man.
you weren't A, I won.
Yeah.
B, you weren't coaching me. I was playing a 1v1. Emotions came in. I shared my screen. I was going monks anyway.
No, you were. You
Uh,
said, "What should I do? What do I do
yeah,
against war
I asked your
wagons?" And I
opinion. I was like,
said,
oh,
"Go
I
monks."
might go monks. I might go castle, like a defensive castle. Like I was
Yeah,
Malay. Like it was, yeah.
yeah.
And
You
for
played
the
fine, man.
record,
You played fine. I'm just trash
no,
talking.
no, no, no. We've made our bed now, emotions. That's halftime got some idle time under the TC.
Yeah.
Uh, and he's 1-0 behind already.
How is? No, no. Just 12 seconds out of time.
Oh,
Are you in
seconds.
capturage or?
No, I'm not on
Uh,
capture H.
Yeah, so we're looking at 1 second over time for Corduene so far and 12 for Halvtand. Nothing major right now.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll
see
have a look.
if any players make any mistakes here. Um, with a deer inside, I haven't really been looking at the game. We've just been
Yeah, they're
trash talking
inside.
each other here.
Cord's already pushed in all his deer,
Yeah,
and he's out scouting now.
yeah,
So I'm not really sure what his scouting pattern is here because he ran out and he's ran straight back the way he just ran out. So
yeah. I'm
it's
not
not really
not too
effective
sure
scouting.
there. Maybe he's expecting a fast uptime from Malay, but that's still a bit early. Um,
He also took his boar in one villager too early, but I think
yeah, yeah. No big deal
Um,
here.
no,
Um,
no big deal. I do like the fact that I mean it's beyond me. I've not tried, but Cord's using his TC to weaken his boars now.
I mean that's
Yeah,
kind of what you do past the 1300 level, my friend.
I
Uh,
I get that, but it's definitely like a sign that he has grown as a player. Like he's
yeah,
not like
yeah,
these are things he wouldn't have done 6 months ago. Like he's playing really like that's like
yeah.
a yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that TC trick. A lot of people think it's pointless, like you risk shooting it, but once you've actually done it so many times, it's very, very rare you shoot it, and it makes
Yeah, and
everything so much cleaner, man. Like,
it's slightly quicker. You don't
yeah,
have the damage in your vills. Yeah, it's
yeah,
yeah. I can
but it
understand it.
it puts it in a perfect position under your town center, right? And yeah, and yeah, you lose less real HP. It's just a more efficient way of doing it.
Yep.
So 500 elo to go for you, Moses. There's Loust. After disappearing for so long, you know. Yeah, can't say I missed you because I didn't. But yeah, man. I was
Cord
just
outside.
spoon as well. 12 viewers here. Oh, he's trying to message me on Steam.
Half-time
Bro, the
going for
map
the
looks like a
second.
mushroom. Nice.
What are you on
I've
about?
said this every time I've watched a Hideout game. They make the map like a mushroom every time, man.
Nah,
Like
mate. It looks like have you know Minecraft the NPCs. It looks like an NPC's nose with like as if an NPC was wearing glasses. Like
I wouldn't
there's
notice,
nose,
but
eyebrows. There's some glasses. Like
yeah, fair play. But one thing we're missing right now is Half coming forward for a tower rush. He has loom and he's going onto stone,
I'm
and
throwing it out
he's
there.
getting forward.
Halfdan also dropped a second lumber camp.
Yep.
He's only got 5 on wood though. Was that
Yeah.
necessary at this stage? I
I
think
mean,
that's wood that
I would say second level strike is good in a lot of cases, but not when you're tower rushing. So because
and
you keep like
not
5
that
on wood
early.
at the start.
Yeah, not that early into the tower rush.
Yeah.
But I'm nitpicking here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think it is 100 wood. You will need to seed farms a bit earlier, or get some resources. But
I'm like Cord's
yeah.
build's looking pretty clean here, but I don't think he's expecting what's coming forwards.
No, and I mean Malay they actually get up super fast. He went on 22 villagers, which is the equivalent of
Yeah,
20 pop. Well, 21 on loom. I think that's like 20 pop equivalent. Not too sure. Let's see if Cordron sees his hope because I have to go for a house here. Oh, and a tower. You could just make that more aggressive, man.
yeah.
Let's
Like
see.
he could have got the berries a bit more.
Yeah. And
Went
this
around
is
and got the berries.
issue Halvtand has. He always does these blind tower rushes, man. He needs to scout before he does it. Like that
Yeah,
tower
but
he's made there, like it's probably like the worst place you can make one. No trash talking, but It's
Yeah,
just
like
so
it's very
easy
easy to
to wall
wall
off.
off.
Like if you just walked a little bit further, dropped it there, you have all this he has to wall. Meanwhile, Cordeuene now would just be very happy just walling that off.
Yeah, he's basically still playing his FC behind
Yeah,
us.
and yeah, he could just easily click up the castle, no problem. Even have his buildings as part of the wall.
Yeah,
Um,
he's not even like he's not even trying to adapt to go like blacksmith. No, sorry, not blacksmith. I mean, he could have went like barracks, archery range, and delayed going up and built a couple of archers or something.
mm,
But nah, he's just going for that clean FC.
yeah, and because of the position, like he started this trash, right? Like the golden stone is so far back. He will never take any damage. Like yeah, he might get pushed off the berries, but
What are
like
you on about? We don't know that Cord has stone in his base. He's not scouted that. There's no evidence.
no
Of that.
way. Alright. What? Yes,
He's not scouted his stone.
that's crazy, man.
He's also I don't know if I like. I mean, I understand why you put your tower there, but because the first tower was so far back, it's not covering the second tower. So he's not
Yeah,
got that like, nice daisy chain of towers that defend each other.
I mean,
Like if
you can try for that approach, but then if you want to do damage, I think sometimes it's better just to go forward and towers. Look, because that way he covers the berries, right?
but surely right now that he's like now that Halftand's dropped that tower, wouldn't you just delete one of your houses and rush out with like 6 or 7 bells and just bash down that second tower?
We can quick wall around it and hop in, but
Yeah.
yeah, it
But even
depends
if you
on
hop,
the
you take
reaction
out the
time.
tower first. Like
Yeah.
because it's not protected. Like you just need to have like that like slight military advantage, and you can take it out.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I mean, you can do. You can literally
no.
just drop 4 palisades around and hop in and be able to snipe the villas. But yeah, I do agree. Like I think Halvtand needed 5 villagers for this. Kind of.
That's two villagers lost already because Cord's not taking his
Yeah,
villagers off berries. Oh, that's gonna be
yeah.
no. He got the guy away.
And actually, Cordeuene not going for loom, actually just going straight up to castle edge. It's a little
That's
bit
that's why he
sloppy there.
lost two vills. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, it's
And
going a lot
oh
better for
fuck, there's
Halv
a gap.
than before.
There's a gap and he's in. What's he
Yeah.
gonna do?
That's
At
that.
least all Cord's farms have been built on the other side.
Yeah. And Cordeuene deciding to go for the counter tower here. I don't think
I
it's
don't
the
like
right
it.
play here. Like,
Nah, I think you drop siege workshop and like
yeah. I mean, you're
knock them
Celts,
down.
man. You just get a siege shop up, make 1 mangonel, and you can push this back. So actually, Halvtand playing this well. And yeah, Chance pointing out he could rush that down at that stage. I don't actually have the range mod on, so can't see whether the tower's in range there, but
I reckon you just delete that house next to him.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, get in. Oh fuck! Do not send that villager out again. He's got like a 1 HP villager. He's going to try and rush it down with.
I mean, the pro move here would be for Cordeuene to just go and drop a quick wall by that mill, and then rush the tower down, and then Halvvilles are trapped, and
Yeah.
he will lose
Yeah.
all 4. Actually, oh, scout sniping a vill in the gold.
Yeah.
Still has
He's got
1
lose.
HP.
Oh, he's not even losing the scout. That's some nice micro from Half.
Oh no, now Hal's going to try and drop a tower there instead of running back. That's going to be a disaster.
Oh, that's
Um,
Wallman.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to just
he
go
gonna wall?
into the towers? Okay. Well, as you
Oh,
said earlier,
okay.
that tower can go down.
Yeah,
And
that's going to go down very easily. And he's in range of the next tower.
Yeah.
Like he's
Halvtand
like
fletching. Good done.
Halftime's in range of the tower he's building at the in range of Corduene's tower.
Look
I
at
don't know if I like
Halvtand's
that.
base.
Oh fuck! How did I
Yeah.
miss that?
Yeah, we missed that. I
Oh.
did see him go up some vills, but I thought he was just taking some staying outside. So we're going to see the Mangonel push here. This is going to be really rough for Halv.
I think this is over. There's that bill down. That's yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he did do really well with the trash, but now Cordeuene actually having a forward here.
He's gonna lose another. Yeah, Cord loses another bill to the towers. The tower rush has kind of got his value out of it. To be fair, Cord's lost
Yeah.
at least 3 bills, but he's not. He didn't delay him going up to Castle Age before it. So now that Cord's got this power spike, I don't think there's much Halftand can do.
And actually Cordeuene is in with the scout here. And the Mangonel
Yeah.
is coming forward. And the Scorpion and a Spear. I think Halftand
Oh.
could die here if he's not careful. He's got another
Yeah.
minute till Castle Age.
I think-
Still no barracks at home either.
I think he needs to drop a defensive tower somewhere, but he's not got enough for one.
Yeah. Maybe
think
probably
he-
on the gold, and he needs to wall his wood line. Also
Yeah.
gonna need a stable, I think, to snap that siege early on.
I mean, the barracks he's dropping doesn't do anything to wall this.
Yeah.
That's GG, I think.
We'll see. Scorpion coming forward. Ranging those villagers, yes. Halftand does have a little bit of food and gold. So yeah, he could maybe get some knights if he chops a stable.
But I
Or is he
mean,
gonna go straight siege shop?
Cord's already got knights coming out, so
Yeah. And actually a monastery as well, so those knights are just gonna get converted. Halftime go for the range does the
that's a
probably the
mistake.
worst thing you can make in this situation, I believe.
Surely, yeah.
Um, he actually rushing a Magno with a Vilstone.
That's
That was
not a
actually a
bad
good
idea.
move.
Yeah,
But he just needs to pull those back because the knight is in.
yeah. This is all. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is done. I think Halftan's got
Yeah.
GG in 40 seconds.
Well, Vil count 30 to 25. Halvtand's actually 5 villages ahead here. He's going for elephants, but Corduene already has the monastery up.
Oh fucking hell! I mean, look at Cord's base.
Yeah.
Halftan's ran his bills underneath Cord's TC. I can see a dead Vil
Oh,
underneath the
oh
TC. So
man.
God knows.
Probably Vil fighting and then got distracted.
Yeah, select
Um,
idols or something. Didn't realize he was pulling them over.
yeah.
Something.
Halvtand really needs a siege shop or a monastery or something, man. Like
He's
as
got
soon
Molia
as
Elephant coming out, but I think that's a
yeah,
mistake.
yeah.
If
As I said, it's just he's making
this Cord,
archers as well, which is not going to counter knights or monks or
actually,
figures or mangonels.
Cord's not got any monks out yet. He's only just started making one.
Yeah,
Oh, don't go back. Take the fight.
yeah,
Yeah, the moment
Please.
that first monk's out, that's it over.
yeah. It
He's
just
gonna
doesn't
lose
have
this.
the wood as well to drop anything else. It's because he's making the archers, man.
Here we go. 2 elephants. You can take. Come on, take out a couple of scorpions or something. Split them up. Don't go for the same thing.
Oh no. And yeah, that's really good micro there from Halftown. No, Cordeuene, I mean. And the monk's out now, and the elephant's coming.
Yeah, that's it. That's GG.
It's
I
dropping the
know.
seed shop though. It's dropping the seed shop in the back. And actually, if you look at Cordeuene's base, he's still behind the Vils. Only 4 on food.
Yeah.
He's gonna commit to the full push here. Elephant gonna get converted. Deletes it. Okay.
Halfman's building his siege workshop now, so we'll see how that's.
Yeah. I mean, Celts they don't get redemption rights. You can technically go siege defense here, even adding
Yeah.
your own monks. Let's go crossbow. 2 archers here. Probably needs to repair this TC though.
Yeah.
And
He's not got enough to
delay
build
some
another one
mango.
either.
Yeah. Yeah, you really need to repair this town centre. Gonna lose it to that Celt Mangonel. And he's gonna brush with the bills. Don't think this should work.
With crossbow. I didn't even see
snipe
him
the
get
monk, but
crossbow.
then Cordeuene gets the elephant. And those foes are going down.
That was a really fast conversion. That's really unlucky for halftime.
Oh,
Oh,
and
Clark.
GG's cool.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well played both players. I'm really surprised how much damage Tower Rush actually did get in on
Yeah.
the end, but Cordeuene done complete right reaction of going forward for the counter attack.
Yeah. I think,
Um,
like you say, though, if halftime came in slightly farther towards the gate, then he
yeah,
would have been ranging the berries to start with, and that could have made
yeah.
not a huge difference, but I think it would have delayed Cordon quite a bit further.
I just think you should never Tower Rush from the corner of someone's base like that, because then they rule like that. Like, you go
Yeah.
around to here, like, or to
You're
here,
going from a
and
straight
then
area.
you just, like, that costs so much to wall that. You have so many different points you can advance from. GL saying, surprised Cordeuene had the eco? Yeah, well, I mean, with the Huang push right, you're not going to be making vills. You could just go on gold and market abuse, and yeah, it was a
I
really
think
good play.
once Halftime lost his 5 villagers, I think it was 5 that he sent forward. Cordon was probably feeling comfortable that he wasn't like hugely behind on eco. Like
Yeah.
he probably knew he was behind a few vills, but
I think as
yeah,
well, like Halftan would have been able to defend this if he made like I think it was just a decision making, right? Like he went for the range, which the exposed, yeah, you might be able to get some monks, but it's better to add like scouts probably to deal with that than to get crossbows because you have to tech all those upgrades, wood and gold into them. Like if he went maybe monk siege defense with maybe a couple scouts just to take out the
yeah,
monks, knights early on to deal the mangonels. Yeah, that's probably the best play here. Or just go tower defense, like you were saying. Like guard tower defense, man. Just guard tower mangonel and that
I
push will
mean,
do
I know I
everything.
said that, but like the issue was that he lost access to his stone basically immediately as
Yeah,
soon as he popped through.
yeah. But yeah, it was definitely a good game. Really well played to Cordeuene for this one.
Yeah. I think Cordeuene does better in messy games than Halftime
Yeah,
does. I don't I, like. I mean, I understand the principle of doing a tower rush, but I think Halftime could have like. I think he would have had a better chance of winning if he played for like a more meta opening.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean,
Well,
maybe
I
that's
don't know. I
fair.
think Tower Rush is a really Tower Rush is meta on Hideout at the moment.
Yeah,
Like almost every game I play, it'll be a Tower Rush many times or something. I think five villagers could have given him a bit more leeway, and actually, like you're saying, the double lumber camp at the start is a small thing, but all these small things add up. Like with one lumber camp, you'd have 100 more wood to maybe drop the farms a bit quicker.
yeah.
Or you could send an extra vill forward because it's still 100 resources right when you didn't need it immediately. Um, but yeah, it was definitely a good game. Um, I'll just have a quick look at the stats here. Um, can never remember the thing. Yeah, there we go. So looking at military, we have 20 to 14 KD for Cordeuene here.
Yeah.
Um,
What was equal, KD?
yeah,
Can you see
Eco
that?
KD is down here. I'm a noob caster. Uh, turn to that. That was set down there. 13 to 7. Okay, yeah.
7, yeah.
Half says he's gonna tower rush when he gets Greg. Did Halvtand pick back yet? I need to
I'm
rank
not trying
chat a
to
bit
make
more.
you laugh. I just think you're a meta player.
um, GL's saying the next game is going to be a baller, so looks like we're going to be going for GL versus Dougie in the next series.
Yeah, we doggy. Find it.